Everyone, and welcome to today's morning report. Charles Fraser on Wednesday, 7th of December, with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hand Tech Markets. We've got a fairly strong open on the European trading session. European equities are very strongly higher, all over 1% higher. DAX is outperforming as the markets have burst higher. Just general bullishness, really, just continuing from the gains on Wall Street. But it is interesting that the dollar is not doing a great deal, and that's coming as the euro is starting to consolidate ahead of the ECB. You had a dollar rebound yesterday, but look at that rebound, basically back to the neckline of that little top pattern, and just stalling a bit today. Not really any movement at all, although one notable market that is lower is sterling, with cable sharply lower. A bit of profit taking, I think. Nothing too significant on the news-wise that would suggest that sterling has turned into a big seller again, but just lower, and also the Aussie is lower as well on the GDP disappointment on the overnight numbers. But dollar stability is coming as, sorry, wrong chart, is basically the treasury yields are going sideways now on the 2-year and the 10-year. Consolidation there in both markets as that dollar is just beginning to consolidate. The euro is sort of looking ahead to the ECB meeting tomorrow, and I think it could be an element of consolidation in front of that. So what have we got to look forward to today? Well, we've just had out the UK manufacturing and industrial production numbers, and they've not been positive at all. Industrial output 1.1 negative on the year-on-year data. That certainly is not positive, and that's not going to help sterling today. But looking into the afternoon, we've got the Bank of Canada at 3 o'clock, expected to hold rates at 0.5%, and then the JOLTS for the US JOLTS jobs openings at 3 o'clock as well. 5.5 is the expectation there. Basically holding on to the decent run that we've had there. And then the EIA oil inventories now 1.5 million barrels is the expectation of a drawdown, so that would be a third week in a row of inventory drawdown, so that would help to support the oil price potentially today. And also looking out for the weekly distillates and gasolinas as well, both of which are looking to build inventories by just over 2 million barrels. And it'll be interesting to see how that happens today. But those oil inventory numbers do have an impact on oil, so watch out for that at 3:30. But my chance today is silver, and it's interesting that gold has been in this downtrend and continuing to fall, but silver has not been. Silver is starting to turn the corner. You've seen gold forming lower highs, lower lows. Silver has been forming higher highs and higher lows. 1625 was the reaction low last week, and sort of tried to push on from there. The momentum indicator sort of turned a corner. Certainly the stochastics rising strongly, the RSI and the MACD lines also beginning to pull higher. You had this sort of, if we zoom in here, you see a sort of little head and shoulders reversal, which will complete on a move above that sort of neckline at 1691. Sorry, 1689. And you had the initial move on Monday that sort of backed off from that completion, and yesterday again didn't quite make it, but today you're starting to get a little bit of support again, and it'll be interesting to see if this can continue to form these higher lows above this. Look at the moving averages, it's starting to rise again, finding support at the moving averages. Today's support 1663. 1662, and that comes above the reaction low of 1648 on Monday. So this is sort of where the market is beginning to turn a corner again. Can it sort of break out? Can it move above 1689, which is that neckline resistance that sort of came in again yesterday? So that is clearly a key level the market is looking for, and then obviously 1698, which was Monday's high. But certainly this could be building into a recovery, and if silver goes on a recovery, then you could imagine that gold will start to turn the corner as well. So where silver goes, gold tends to follow. So just watch out for that. So if silver starts to turn the corner, maybe gold will start to rally as well. So some interesting moves we're seeing on silver today. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.